What's happening, Temple? It's your boy again. So real brief, I did a video about the situations that people go through when they get into straw buyer, and I'll explain straw buyer again really briefly. Straw buyer is when you have a third party put their name on the documents of the home, but you remain responsible. For example, my homeboy Ricky wants to buy a house and doesn't have the credit to get the mortgage, but he has the money for the down payment and the money to pay the mortgage. So I have the credit. So Ricky comes to me and says, yo, Zoe, let me give you, 20 racks, and I'm going to pay this mortgage, and I need you to get the mortgage and have the house in your name. And that's a straw buyer situation. Anyway, moving forward, I also did it about foreclosures and, that market. Now, before I go into foreclosures, what I want to go into is home ownership. And this is kind of an alternative way. So I'm going to keep this in the temple. I do want to go ahead and spew out a disclosure. This is not exactly 100% allowable, but it's a loophole that people use. Okay, so please no one sue me if you go into it without 100% knowledge of how it works, and everything doesn't work out exactly how I said it, because there's factors to everything. Okay, and there's different factors that factor into everything. But one of the things, especially with black folks, is that we love home ownership. But then when we purchase that home, we want to find our dream home, and that be the first home. Technically, you don't want to do it that way, especially in a market like New York. Other places, the market is a little different. There are an influx of single-family homes. New York is a state that, New York City specifically is a little different. The most expensive one of the most expensive markets in the country, being Brooklyn, is, I think, the most expensive place currently. Actually, it's San Francisco, then Brooklyn, then Manhattan, then Washington, D.C., then Queens, New York. So 3 of the 5 most expensive places to live in the country are in this great city of New York. However, I was having a conversation with a brother on the temple, and he was mentioning, yo, listen, I'm interested in purchasing homes and owning homes, but I don't just want to own one home. I want to make sure that, I do the right thing, and I want to own a bunch of homes, because real estate is a great investment. So that got me excited, and I want to share with y'all a little strategy that you can actually trick the system. Okay, so when you're going for a mortgage, and let's say you're going for a first-time home buyers, or a first-time home buyers loan, or let's say you're going to pay the traditional 20% for your traditional mortgage. So 20%, let's say, for example, the house is 100 grand, you got to have 20K to put down. That's 20%. If you're going for a first-time home buyer's loan, the percentage down is way less. It's only 3.5%. So in that same scenario, if the house is $100,000, all you got to have is 3,500. 3,500. Realistically, there is no house in the state of New York that's only $100,000. If you find it, let me know.